What's up, my upper echelonians? We in this. Yes, we in this. Man down strap season, smoking on bud tour. We here. Yes, we're gonna smoke on bud, and then we're gonna roll up a chimichanga and burrito, and we're gonna have siesta time. Yes, Errol Spence is gonna stop Bud Crawford, and when he does, he will become undisputed. And Canelo Alvarez has just signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC, which Charlo's first, a soft touch next, then the biggest fight in sports history. Canelo Alvarez and Errol, the True Spence, Dallas Cowboys Stadium. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about how Errol going to be beating Bud ass right there. But this your boy Upper Echelon. Y'all hit the like, share, subscribe button, the super thanks, and notifications, and we're going to cook. Let's get it.
You get Jaws out there. Now you think it's safe. No, Jaws ain't the epitome of greatness. There's something out there much bigger. Yes, you got it. And here comes Super Bud. Come through and snatch it up. All is well in the world, right? Or wrong. You forget the Megalodon. Bud might have caught Jaws in the ichthyosaur, so but he ain't ready for the Megalodon. And that's the big splits. The Megalodon. Matter of fact, he ain't even a Megalodon. Errol Spence is the biggest. How can you measure what ain't been measured before? Captain Ahab reaching out fishing. You gonna catch something that you ain't mean to catch right there, because you can't catch the uncatchable, the Leviathan. Errol, the True Spence, strap season, man down, smoking on Bud tour.
Errol, they say you just a basic come forward flat-footed fighter. They said Crawford's gonna beat you. Now that you done beat Crawford and destroyed him, what the haters gotta say now, Errol?
You can do it, son. And you be the real champion.
Where's the stretcher? Somebody sent for us in.
What started out as a joke has turned out to be a disaster.
Creed appears to be in very serious condition.
The man alive.
Crawford's in serious condition. You heard him worse than Kilbrook and Ugas combined.
If he dies, he dies.
The dressing room.
Would you care to comment on how you plan to fight?
Terrence Crawford.
What's your strategy?
Don't need any.
Terrence Crawford.
You're stupid. The man comes straight ahead. He's tailor-made for me, and he's gonna get hurt.
What's your prediction for the fight?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
What's up, my people? Thank you for being here. You know I love you all, but let's go ahead and get this shit out the way. Everybody talking about Terrence Crawford has the chance to make history. Blah, blah, blah. Being the only man 2 times undisputed. Blah, blah. Shit won't happen. His shit ends here. The bud stops here. You feel what I'm saying? Not the buck, but the bud stops here. Yeah. Mikey Garcia was 39-0 when he met Errol, the True Spence. Him and Mikey gonna have the same thing in common. They both gonna be 39-1 after facing Errol. Yes, sir. That's right. But after Errol beats Bud, he's gonna become undisputed. And we've heard him say that he doesn't mind fighting Jermell Charlo, but Jermell Charlo came out and said he's not vacating and none of that right there. And now we've noticed Errol ain't really talking about fighting Charlo when he get up there now. Like, maybe something's changed. And Derrick James definitely don't want them to fight. You know, they stablemates, and it's gonna ruin the stable. Like, you got a good thing going. Like, why fight your stablemate? Now a lot of people want to see that fight. I don't, because you know y'all like brothers. Don't do that for the entertainment of these people right there. I mean, it's not even worth it. Now, don't get me wrong, but if they giving y'all an exorbitant amount of money, then you know you can talk it over and y'all can handle y'all business. But if they not trying to pay y'all an exorbitant amount of money, some things are better than money. A true friend, a brother, that's something that don't come by too often. And Errol always has Jermell Charlo there to help him get ready for the big fights, and Jermell has Errol. And, you know, they've been like brothers. They're the 3 Bash brothers, Jermell, Jamal, and Errol. They've already said it. You know, they run together. They be together. So I wouldn't want to see them break that up for just the entertainment of a few. But Errol has bigger plans anyway. This fight right here has been talked about for the last 5-6 years. It's been talked about when Errol Spence and Danny Garcia broke the gate record for that year and was first. Yes, over Canelo. Canelo has just signed with the PBC a 3-fight deal. We know who that third fight is. It's Errol. And I'm going to tell you why. Remember when PBC offered Canelo 2 fights for $100 million and DAZN offered him 3 for $85, and he ducked and went to DAZN for the 3 for $85, right? On that 2 for $100 million, it was either Charlo or Benavidez for $45 million, and it was $55 million for Errol Spence at a catch weight of 160, 164, I think. And Canelo said he's not doing a catch weight. And Errol said if he has to, he'll go up to 168 and fight Canelo. Which isn't really a problem because Errol walks around, he used to walk around 180, 190. So cutting to 168 might not be so bad. He might can still come in like around 163, 164 and don't weigh the whole 168. Like, keep his speed and keep his agility. He'll be fighting against Canelo Alvarez, and Errol can beat Canelo. Errol obviously will beat Canelo. Errol is bigger than Canelo, honestly. Like, he's taller than Canelo, he's longer than Canelo. Canelo's just wider. And Canelo can't handle Errol's style of pressure. You see, Bivol kept Canelo back with the jab and kept beating him back with the jab. Errol has a prolific jab, and Errol comes with that come forward pressure fighting, and Canelo will not be able to catch his breath. We know Canelo gets tired in fights. He gets winded. Canelo won't be able to get his second win, and Errol will be upon him, and he will outbox Canelo, and he might stop Canelo. And that's the biggest fight to be made. Dallas Cowboys Stadium, packed out, 100,000 fans. It'll do at least 2 million pay-per-view. It might pass Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. That is the biggest fight. Like Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia did 1 million, because you had Ryan's followers and you had Tank's followers. And Errol is fighting Crawford right now for Undisputed. This should do over 1 million pay-per-view buys. So you got Errol coming into the pay-per-view versus Canelo doing 1 million pay-per-view buys. A star. Then you got Canelo. Canelo has done over 1 million pay-per-view buys a couple times. He did 800,000 with Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. And you know everybody will come out to see Canelo versus Spence, because they're going to come out to see Canelo versus Charlo, if Canelo can get past Charlo. And if Canelo gets past Charlo, he's going to take a soft touch like Anthony Durrell or somebody. We already know. He already put in the contract. He got Charlo, a soft touch, then Spence. So they already got the setup for Canelo and Spence. All Spence has to do is bust up Crawford, which he's going to do. And he's going to beat Crawford so bad, Crawford's not going to want a rematch. So the rematch clause is in. That's why Crawford let it slip. Crawford already knows that Errol is going to bust him up. That's why he say he don't even really want the rematch, because he knows it's going to be up to him. Because if you win, you don't get a choice in do we get the rematch or not. No, it's not your choice. If you won, the loser can activate the rematch clause and you got to fight, motherfucker. Shit. But that ain't the case. Crawford let it slip out. Like, his mind was thinking what his brain wasn't, and then he spoke without, catching himself. He was like, hell, I don't even want the rematch. Man, Bud got a retirement check. That's it. He raffled off his belt and his O and his record and his legacy to a much better fighter, to Errol the True Spence. And when Errol Spence steamrolls this guy right here, he's coming for Canelo Alvarez, and he's going to steamroll him too. I've been saying that for the last 5 years that Errol will beat the shit out of Canelo. Errol's too quick and powerful. Canelo has power, yes, but Earl's been preparing for Canelo. People don't realize it. Why y'all think Earl Spence be fighting these light heavyweights and heavyweights? He's getting himself ready and conditioned for when he fights the face of boxing, so they say, Mr. Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez. But yeah, this your boy Upper Echelon, man. I love all y'all. Y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I'm out.